Okay, it's Time Wizard UK. About 2 weeks ago, I went through my Naturia deck, and now I'm going to go through it and show you all the moves you can do with it, and the combos, and how to lock down your opponent. So the build I've made is a Naturia lockdown deck, what bases around getting out your bamboos to stop your opponent from playing spells and traps, and also getting out your cactus bouncer to stop them from special summoning. So they can't play spells, traps, and they can't special summon. That's really good. And the cards you can help to back up with those to stop them from being destroyed is the two safe zones. You equip them to your cactus bouncer and your bamboo shoot once you got them, and they can't be targeted by monster effects, destroyed by battle, or destroyed by effects. But the only problem is they can't attack directly, and if the safe zone leaves the field, so does the monster. So with the cactus bouncer and the bamboo, it makes it quite hard to destroy the safe zone unless they get like a Raikou or a Breaker, the magical warrior, and they can use the effect of the monster to destroy it. But they can't use MSTs or heavy storms. Okay, so to get out the bamboos, it can be quite difficult sometimes if your opponent doesn't let you. But with this deck, you swarm the field constantly, so you've always got a chance to get your monsters out, because they have to be tributed by a Naturia monster. So one of the moves you can do is, say you lose the rock, scissors, paper, or the coin flip on the first turn, and your opponent goes first, and they set like a monster or summon a monster, you can drop a Cosmo Beat, so that gives you something to distribute on your turn, because they won't be able to destroy it with attack, as they can't attack on their first turn. But you can't summon two Cosmo Beats when they normally summon one. You can only do one at a time, as the effect won't let you. Another way to get tribute for the Naturia is with the cliffs. As they get destroyed, so like you have an attack mode, opponent attacks, destroy it, summon a cliff, they destroy it, summon a cliff, they destroy that. If they've got a bunch of high level monsters, you can get the Dragonfly to the field, what can't be destroyed by monsters, with 2000 attack or more, so that sits safely on the field. Or you can get a cherry out, so when they destroy that, you summon 2 more cherries face down. So that'll give you something to tribute for. And with the bamboo, the effect only works whilst there's another plant monster on the field. So you can use this to your advantage. So on your turn, you remove the plant monster, then you can special summon, and then get another plant monster to the field, and then that restricts them from special summoning. So it's like, if you're going to attack, I'd make sure you have the plant monster in the field in case they drop a Gauze or a Tragodia on you. The recycler of the deck is Maron, because you need to keep recycling all your cliffs, as they get sent to the graveyard really often. With the Maron, you can send 2 Naturias back to your deck and draw a card, so you get a +3 out of it. And then I usually return the Maron, for when it's summoned, you send the Naturia from your deck to the graveyard, then to make sure you have 2 in the graveyard so they can use the second effect. And I would return it back to my hand and then get my beater out. What's the Fallen Angel Roses? So you return a plant monster and special summon the Fallen Angel Roses. So then on your next turn, you can summon the Maron and use its effect again. So it's really good just having 2 of those in your deck. What else? For draw power in this deck, I've got I've got 2 Maxx Cs now. So I took out the Blue Rose Dragon and put in a second Maxx C. So it gives you extra draw power, and also it's an Earth type, so you can use it for the Barkion and Landois or what else. Spore and Dandelion is really easy to make. Formula Synchron, and then get your what's it called? Formula Synchron, and then Shooting Star Dragon to the field, using those 2. Also, it's draw power as well with the Formula Synchron, and you get the fluff tokens to save you back a bit if you. With the fruit fly, I've put the fruit fly in. It lowers all your monsters' attack and defense by 300 for each Naturia on the field. Also, it has the second effect where it takes control of a monster with 0 defense on your opponent's side of the field. So I'd usually summon this and take their Leviar Dragon, as it has 0 defense. Get rid of its last material and attack with it, and then they can't attack directly with it on their turn. With this deck, you need a lot of protection as well. So I've got the 2 Compulse, and the 2D Prisons in to save your back, and also all the monsters are relatively weak. So I've got the 2 Bottomless Trap Holes in there. I haven't got Solemn Warnings, as I can't really afford to pay life points, because usually you have to summon the cliffs into attack mode, and they've only got 1/5 attack, so you attack it, you lose a bit of life points, but you get summon another cliff. Draw power, we've got the 2-pot dualities, what we need, because on your turn you don't really special summon, so you can afford having 2 of these in your deck, as you don't special summon on your turn, as you may special summon on your opponent's turn. And a pot of avarice is a must for this deck as well, because a lot of it gets sent to the graveyard, so you need to recycle it in order to get a +2 out of it. That's your draw. With the Stink Bug, I've got it in because it's a level 3 tuner, so it makes it really easy to make Barky on. And also its second effect, is similar to a Cyber Valley, so you attack it, send it to the graveyard, it negates the attack and ends the battle phase, so you can protect your Bamboo and Cliff with it if they choose to attack over them. So yeah, the main idea of my deck was lockdown with the Cactus Bouncer and the Bamboo Shoot. Once you get these out, it pretty much locks your opponent's deck down completely. And that's they have something to side in on the next turn. But usually they don't really expect a Naturia deck, as it's not really top tier at the moment. But yeah, so I hope going through the combos you can do with my Naturia deck helps you to create your own. This is Time Wizard UK.